Good morning, everyone. Day 3 at the RPF Interactive Training Centre. I'm Gary from the Australian Cleaning and Restoration Academy, and let's go in and show you how we do this advanced training. Let's come in, have a look. So all of the gear that we've been using is Australian electrically safe compliance. So it's all registered on the EESS database, except I have a couple of machines here that we're doing some testing for the Australian market. And let's see how they've been working. So we found out yesterday that our dehumidifier stopped working because we had all the carpet and underlay dry and the concrete dry. So what we're doing now is we've got a desiccant dehumidifier pumping dry, warm air underneath our cavity here, also pumping into our turbine, and we've got turbine pressurised air going into our wall, which is insulated. So out of our wall, I grab one of this, it's got really lots of pressure, and I'll check with my hygrometer. So the top one is your relative humidity. The next one down is my temperature. Yesterday, at one stage yesterday, it was 14.8 relative humidity and 57 degrees. At the moment, we're 16.9 relative humidity and 51 degrees going into the wall. Our desiccant is exhausting out the window, so we're already bone dry in here. We'll go upstairs and have a look up here first. So what the guys did yesterday is they took out the injection and they put another mat underneath the kitchen there, and so they're just drying with boost bar and mat at the moment. And then up there, you're taking your wet air out. That's our pipe sucking in through a HEPA filter, our wet air to exhaust. So over here, we've got our TAC 1500 air cleaner. Now we did a test yesterday. One of the technicians brought in an air cleaner, and we had 7,000 particles in the classroom, 5,000 coming out of his air scrubber. So it wasn't really doing much. And people buy these units because they're cheap. German built unit here. Now the difference is we test it with a particle counter. I've used the filters 3 times, 3 flood houses, I got 0 coming out. It is cleaning the air that well in here. It's so easy to breathe. So I'm pulling the clean air, the wet air from up there through a HEPA. I'm also pulling it from underneath the house. So underneath the house, they've done a few changes. And what they're also simulating is that they're pulling the possible contaminated air from up in the ceiling cavity, which there's not, but we're simulating that. And we're also pulling the air from in the environment here. So all they're doing with those pipes is just targeting it into mats and aiming it at the wet stuff. Okay, so over here we've got the D2 now pumping heat under the floor, and on the other side we're sucking through a HEPA air cleaner, this TAC 1500S. So we're sucking from under the floor, sucking from in the environment, sucking from up on top of the kitchen, sucking from underneath, all through a HEPA air cleaner. We've got 50 degrees on the surface, and we've got, in the temperature in the air is 44 degrees and 25 relative humidity. So that's us. Can't wait to get the students here today and go through some more training. We're doing some hands-on mould remediation. We're going to have mould remediation cleaning wall that we're going to teach them condition 2 and condition 3 cleaning. So it's going to be fantastic. We had a great dinner last night with everyone, so I can't wait to to see the guys again today.